Carnitine is a natural compound found in almost every cell of your body. Think of it as a helper molecule that moves fatty acids into the parts of your cells where energy gets made. Without carnitine, your body would struggle to turn fat into fuel. This is especially important for organs like your heart and muscles, which need lots of energy to work properly. There are different forms of carnitine, but the main one in humans is called L-carnitine. Your body makes it naturally, but you also get some from food, especially animal products. Carnitine isn't a vitamin or a mineral, but it acts like a key nutrient for energy production. Some people even call it a conditionally essential nutrient, meaning you usually make enough except in special cases. Why should you care about carnitine? It's been studied for its role in athletic performance, heart health, brain function, and even longevity. Some people take carnitine supplements hoping to boost energy, burn fat, or slow down aging. But what does the science actually say? That's what we'll break down in this deep dive. Let's start by looking at where carnitine comes from, both in your food and inside your own body. You might wonder if you're getting enough carnitine in your diet. The good news, most people naturally make enough. Your liver and kidneys create carnitine from two amino acids, lysine and methionine. This process also depends on other nutrients like vitamin C, iron, vitamin B6, and niacin. The richest food sources of carnitine are red meats. Think beef and lamb. Pork, fish, chicken, and dairy products also have some, but in smaller amounts. Vegetables, fruits, and grains have very little, so vegetarians and vegans might get less from their diet. Still, most healthy people make plenty on their own. How much carnitine do we actually eat? It varies. People who eat a lot of red meat might get up to 180 milligrams per day, while those on plant-based diets may get as little as 10 milligrams. But again, your body's own production usually covers the difference unless you have a rare genetic issue or certain health conditions. Special groups, like premature infants, people with certain genetic disorders, or those on dialysis, sometimes need carnitine supplements. For the rest of us, our bodies are usually pretty good at keeping levels steady. So what does carnitine actually do once it's inside your body? Its main job happens in the mitochondria, the power plants of your cells. Carnitine acts like a shuttle, carrying long-chain fatty acids from the cell fluid into the mitochondria. There, these fats get burned for energy, especially during exercise or fasting. Without enough carnitine, your cells can't burn fat efficiently. That means less energy for your muscles, heart, and brain. This is why carnitine is so important for athletes, people with heart problems, and even those looking to stay sharp mentally. Additionally, carnitine helps remove toxic compounds from the mitochondria. This keeps your cells healthy and may protect them from stress or damage. Some scientists think this cleanup role could be why carnitine is linked to longevity and healthy aging. In summary, carnitine keeps your energy levels steady, helps you burn fat, and protects your cells. But does this translate into better health or a longer life? Let's look at what animal studies have found. Animal research has given us some clues about how carnitine might affect health and lifespan. In mice and rats, carnitine supplements have been shown to boost energy, improve memory, and even increase lifespan in certain cases. These studies often use much higher doses than humans would normally take. For example, older rats given carnitine lived longer and showed fewer signs of aging, like memory loss or muscle weakness. Some animal studies also found that carnitine could protect the heart, reduce inflammation, and improve recovery after exercise. Researchers think this is because carnitine helps cells handle stress and make energy more efficiently. However, not all animal studies show dramatic results. Some find only mild improvements or benefits limited to animals with health problems. And of course, animals aren't people. What works in a lab rat doesn't always work in a human body. Still, these animal experiments support the idea that carnitine plays a key role in energy, recovery, and possibly aging. But what about actual human studies? So, when it comes to human research, things are a bit more mixed compared to the animal studies. Some clinical trials, actually show that carnitine supplements can help people with heart disease, improve exercise performance, and maybe even give a little boost to brain function. For instance, patients with heart failure sometimes experience better heart function and less fatigue after taking carnitine. Athletes often use it, hoping for better endurance or maybe faster recovery. Some studies do show small benefits, especially for those who are low in carnitine to begin with. There's also some evidence that carnitine can reduce muscle damage after tough workouts and help burn fat during exercise. But honestly, not every study finds big effects. In healthy young adults, the results are often mild or just inconsistent. Large reviews say carnitine might help with certain health problems, but, well, it's definitely not a magic bullet for everyone. Plus, some research raises concerns about possible side effects, like changes in gut bacteria that could impact heart health. Overall, carnitine may be helpful for folks with specific health needs, but the benefits aren't guaranteed for everyone. More research is still needed, especially on long-term use in aging. Carnitine and creatine sound similar, but they do very different jobs in your body. Carnitine, as we've seen, helps move fats into the mitochondria for energy. Creatine, on the other hand, is all about quick energy bursts. Like sprinting or heavy lifting, it helps recycle a molecule called ATP, your muscle's main energy currency. Creatine is found in meat and fish, and your body also makes it from amino acids. It's one of the most popular supplements for athletes because it boosts power, muscle growth, and short-term performance. Carnitine is more about steady energy, fat burning, and recovery. Both nutrients are important, but they don't replace each other. If you're focused on strength and quick power, creatine is your go-to. If you're looking at endurance, fat metabolism, or heart health, carnitine might be worth exploring. In short, creatine means power and muscle. Carnitine means fat burning and energy transport. Knowing the difference can help you choose the right supplement for your goals. If you're thinking about carnitine supplements, dosing matters. Most studies use 500 milligrams to 2,000 milligrams, or 2 grams per day, divided into 2 doses. Some people take even more, but higher doses don't always mean better results, and can increase the risk of side effects. The most common forms are L-carnitine, acetyl L-carnitine, which is good for brain health, and propionyl L-carnitine, often used for heart health. The best form really depends on your goals. L-carnitine is the standard for general use, while acetyl L-carnitine crosses into the brain more easily. It's best to take carnitine with meals, since absorption is better with food. Some people notice more energy, quicker recovery, or less soreness after workouts. Others may not feel much difference, especially if their carnitine levels are already normal. Talk to your doctor before starting any new supplement, especially if you have health conditions or take medication. Carnitine can interact with some drugs, so it's always smart to check. For most people, carnitine supplements are safe when used as directed. The most common side effects are mild, like nausea, stomach upset, or a fishy body odor. Rarely, higher doses can cause diarrhea or muscle cramps. Some research links high carnitine intake, mainly from red meat, to changes in gut bacteria that may raise heart disease risk. This is because gut microbes can turn carnitine into a compound called TMAO, which is linked to artery problems. The risk seems higher in people who eat a lot of red meat and have certain gut bacteria. People with kidney disease or on dialysis should be especially careful since carnitine can build up in their bodies. Pregnant or breastfeeding women should avoid supplements unless advised by a doctor. Children and those with rare genetic disorders may need special guidance. As with any supplement, more is not always better. Stick to recommended doses and pay attention to how your body feels. Carnitine is a fascinating nutrient with a real impact on how our bodies use energy. It's essential for burning fat, supporting heart and muscle function, and even protecting our cells from stress. Animal studies suggest it could play a role in healthy aging and longevity, but human research is still catching up. For most healthy people, the body makes enough carnitine on its own. Supplements may help those with specific health needs, like heart disease, certain genetic conditions, or athletes trying to speed up recovery. But it's not a cure-all, and the effects can be subtle. If you're interested in carnitine for fitness or longevity, start with a balanced diet and talk to your doctor about whether supplements make sense for you. Remember, real health is about the big picture. Good nutrition, exercise, sleep, and smart choices. Not just one magic molecule. Keep learning, stay curious, and always put your health first.